The old adage in sports says it's hard to beat a team twice in one season. As we approach now week 3 of the high school football playoffs, a lot of local teams will try to do just that. One of those teams is the Ohatchee Indians. We dropped by their practice this afternoon as they continue preparations. They have a quarterfinal matchup against Randolph County. Back in week 3, Ohatchee pulled away with a 34-6 win down in Wedowee. Now the two teams square off at the Creek Bank, and they say they know Randolph County is a much improved football team.
We've just seen how much they've progressed as a team since we've played them, and they've gotten a lot better, a lot. And so have we. We just look at it like a different game, like we've never played them before.
They're a young football team, and they might not have handled it as well as we did, being a senior-laden football team. But I can tell you Friday night, they haven't lost a game in 9 weeks. This will be their 9th week. They've won 8 straight football games, and they're a football team brimming with a lot of confidence.
Now, make no mistake, Ohatchee has a lot of confidence, too, and they have it deservedly so. Since their only loss of the season to top-ranked Piedmont, the Indians have reeled off 4 straight wins, including an average of 46 points per game on offense.
It just feels great to be here right now. Had good practices lately, been able to show what we've been able to do.
We're staying focused on what we have to do, and we have a winning mentality, and we just got to put all of our effort into it.
I think we've settled into the type of football team that we're going to be. We knew going in that we were going to be a physical, run-first football team. I think we've expanded a little bit in what we do. It might not always look like it on the field, but we spend a lot of time in practice trying to make sure that we can work on some of our throw game, even though we don't throw it very much, but be a more balanced football team in games that we have to be a more balanced football team.
A lot of Ohatchee's success also is due in part to their very tough region schedule. The only teams left in the Class 4A North all reside in Region 5. The Indians, Piedmont, Ohatchee, and Weber.
When you're in a hard region, you play the hardest teams, and all 4 teams were obviously here right now. So, all the other teams couldn't really handle that. So we was more prepared than they was because we was playing tougher teams.
We're extremely proud to be, where we are in one of the last 8 teams. It's pretty neat that all 4 teams in our region are still in it. Nobody else in the state's like that, and we're guaranteed to have not only all quarterfinalists but a semifinalist, and we're guaranteed to have a finalist, and it says a lot about the region we're in.
That very tough region is all going into the 3rd round, and so are we. We'll have our season finale of the Pigskin Roundup this Friday at 10:30. We'll have the score of all 3rd round games all across the state, so bring your bracket with you. We have area highlights, including our game of the week in Class 7A. Keep in mind, this is a semifinal contest between the Hoover Bucks and Gadsden City down at Titan Stadium. Our Pick Trail is also headed out to Cherokee County, Piedmont, that big game at Ohatchee that we highlighted, as well as up in Fife. Also, make sure to follow us on Twitter and on Facebook for all the scores, all the highlights, all the information on the Pigskin Roundup. Our show gets started this Friday night on TV 24.